Hello and welcome to Imperial News. This is our segment Business Now. Tonight's top story is WRSX's share price has fallen down by 14% from Business Meeting 2 to Business Meeting 3. With us now is our in-house business analyst, Sam, who's going to discuss this story further.
Thank you, James. As you can see, that the WRSX share price from the last board meeting has fallen by 14%. This is actually not a really bad news. I think they're performing good. If you see the changing organizational structure, the P by E ratio is performing really well. It's way above this, so there's earnings growth for the future, and also the recessionary pressure that is there in the economy. So now we can also take into factor the non-financial ratios. We see that from the industry structure, in terms of the non-financial metrics, they have performed really well in out of the 6, all 5 matrices, especially management of growth, which has gone up by 25%. Client retention has gone up by 13%, procurement and supply by 9%, and CSR by 2%, and leadership capability by 14%. The only one matrix that hasn't performed well is management of risk. This is because of the organizational structure that they have initiated now. This will reap benefits in the long term. That's why it is down by 9%, but we expect that the performance will be better in the future.
Thank you, Sam. Earlier today, our reporter Yin managed to get an interview with the chair of the board, Pascal. We're on to them now.
Thank you, James. Here I'm with Pascal, the chair of the board. So first, sir, could you give me a brief summary of your previous board meetings?
Sure, madam. So we have identified 3 core actions to be taken in order to move the company forward strategically. We have first of all boosted our sustainability profile, which is very important given the environmental pressures in the industry. Secondly, we have identified that the client relationships have to be improved, and we have done this through improving our account management team internally. And last but not least, we identified the Asian market, especially China and India, as very promising, and we have entered those markets through strategic alliances.
Okay, so this sounds quite reasonable, but why the share price fell down 14% so far? Could you give a brief explanation?
Well, as I mentioned, those decisions that we have taken are strategic in nature, so this means they will take some time in order to reflect in the firm value, means in share price. So we have taken some additional measures in order to increase our firm value in the long run, which is, for example, investment data analytics, to expand our service portfolio, as well as to leverage our group, our parent holding company, to support more the subsidiaries in our group, to have a more integrated structure. And last but not least, we have outsourced certain non-creative and non-performing services or non-client-facing services in order to achieve some cost economies. And all this will surely take our company forward and reflect in a higher share price.
Okay, so thank you very much. Back to James.
Thank you, Yin. That's all from us tonight. Good night.